Hey everybody! So one of my biggest focuses as a creator is to generate as many leads as I possibly can. These leads can create more earning opportunities for me down the line, and even if they don't pan out, they help me expand my digital footprint. That's a pretty important thing to do nowadays, because you need your brand to stand out if you want to get ahead. So today, I'm going to be comparing two great platforms that can help you generate and create leads: Course Creator 360 and Go High Level. They both have their pros and cons, so stay tuned while I tell you everything that you need to know. First up, let's take a look at their pricing. To be honest, you're gonna have to pay up if you want the good features, and unfortunately, neither of these platforms have free versions they can use. I will say this though, CC360 offers a 30-day free trial, which is great for folks that want to try before they buy. But anyway, what kind of pricing can you expect if you go for CC360? Well, they're split into three categories, so I'm going to describe them real quick. Before I continue, just remember that all CC360's packages offer 20% off if you go for annual payments, so I'll be referring to those amounts throughout. With that said, the most affordable package over at CC360 is the starter package. It costs $79 a month if you pay for the whole year up front, and I have to say, even the budget-conscious pricing tier offers a lot of bang for your buck. You get everything from unlimited courses and funnels to 24-hour chat support. So it's not like they're leaving cash-strapped people high and dry. Now, I personally decided to go for the middle pricing tier, the premium package. At $119 a month, it's still not too expensive, and you get a few extra features that make it an even better deal. For one thing, you get an extra CC360 account, which is great because you can give that to an employee and have them experiment with different marketing techniques or tackle your target audience from another angle. And finally, if you want to splurge on the platform, Course Creator 360 offers an elite package for just $239 a month. That's an absolute steal when you compare it to the features you get. But let's stick to the pricing for now and get into that later. So how does Go High Level compare? Well, I should probably mention that this platform mostly focuses on small to mid-sized agencies, as well as a few big players. This means that their pricing was bound to be on the higher side, and that definitely what I saw whenever I set up my account. The starter package, for example, costs $97 per month, and there's no annual payment option that can help you get a discount. Apart from that, they have an unlimited package that costs $297 per month, which is nearly $60 more than CC360's elite package. There's also the SaaS Pro package if you really want to go crazy with your spending. At just under $500 a month, it was a bit outside my budget, and I'm willing to bet that some of you won't want to fork over that much cash either. Oh, and their free trial just lasts 14 days instead of 30. That's why I'm giving Go High Level a 3 out of 5 in the pricing department. It's just a more expensive platform, and the features comparison will decide whether or not it's worth it. CC360 is not exactly cheap, but considering how much more affordable it is than its competitor, I think it deserves a 4 out of 5 at the very least. Next up, let's pit their features against each other to see who comes out on top. All right, so as far as Go High Level is concerned, there were more than enough features to keep me busy for a few days. Like, this is an absolutely comprehensive marketing and sales platform we're talking about here. So just for starters, there's the customer relationship management tool that allows you to track any interactions you've had with clients. You can also track leads and sales so that your conversion rate is always front and center. There's also a sales funnel builder that can create customized purchase journeys for your customer. I know that sounds a little bit fancy, but it's really no big deal. If you got leads, you want to convert them into buyers, right? Well, Go High Level offers marketing and SMS optimization, allowing the follow-up messages as well as customizable landing pages to reel more leads in at the end of the day. To be honest, it's a pretty efficient ecosystem they've got going on over there, which means that they won't have to sweat the little things. Instead, you can focus on bigger picture stuff like market segmentation and what have you, anything else. Oh, and that landing page builder, it also helps you make an entire website from the ground up. So you can forget about having to hire a web developer and dealing with all of their issues. There are templates you can use and even drag and drop customization capabilities that make it so much easier to put your own spin on your website. Most importantly, in my opinion, however, Go High Level offers something called white labeling features. In case you don't know, that's when a platform creates a website for you that doesn't include any of their branding at all. As far as a visitor is concerned, the site is yours alone, which makes it a bit more professional from their viewpoint. That's quite a list of features that Go High Level's got going for it. So how does CC360 compare? Well, you should know that it offers practically all of the features I talked about above. Like, are you looking for email automation? CC360's got you covered. Customizable landing pages and website templates, check. Sales funnel optimizations, you're good as gold. And get this, CC360 takes things a step further by offering course building functionality too. Creating courses is basically like printing your own money, because once you've got the leads, you can convert them into paying subscribers that want more and more of your content. The drag and drop course builder includes student management and tracking features. And there are certificates and awards you can hand out to build a sense of community. Look, it's one thing to generate leads, but getting actual money out of them is another thing entirely. In my opinion, CC360 is a lean, mean, effortless machine that can help you build the type of online presence that'll have you set for life. To be fair though, Go High Level isn't exactly slacking off in this department. They're so good that I'd rate my experience of them a 4 out of 5 out of 5. But CC360, yeah, I'd say a full score is more than warranted here, so here's a 5 out of 5 for them. Finally, do these platforms bring their A game to the user experience? With so many features packed in, I started to wonder how difficult it was going to be to navigate each of these platforms. And honestly, both CC360 and Go High Level have learning curves that can take some time to get through. I'm not gonna mince words here, Go High Level was a bit too sophisticated for my taste. Don't get me wrong, I really appreciate all of the excellent features they offer, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't overwhelmed. And I consider myself a pretty tech-savvy person, so you can imagine how much of a nightmare it'll be for newbies to get everything figured out. Now, CC360 has a ton of features too, so it's probably as difficult to wrap your head around as Go Level, right? Well, that's what I was expecting, but boy was I wrong. The interface is so intuitive that I started making courses and landing pages in minutes. After all, this platform's not meant for agencies or big companies, it's meant for small-scale operations like independent creators. So there was no need for them to make things too complicated. CC360 is focused on creators, making sure that we won't take too much time getting our bearings. There are a few downsides like the lack of certain advanced marketing features, so I'm going to dock half a point and give it a 4.5 out of 5. As for Go High Level, I feel like a 4 out of 5 is more than fair considering how technical it can get. I can now safely say that Course Creator 360 is the winner. So if we tally up the scores, Course Creator 360 received a 13.5 out of 15, whereas Go High Level got a 12.5. Their higher pricing was probably my biggest gripe, because with CC360, you get basically all of the features you need in a more convenient package, that too at a lower price point. To be fair, Go High Level came close to winning given all of its highly advanced marketing tools. But how often would you actually be using these tools? If you're in a marketing agency or something like that, Go High Level might be a better fit. But for most folks, CC360 will give you more than enough features to build courses and strengthen your brand. So it definitely deserves the crown in this showdown. Also, if you haven't signed up for Course Creator 360 yet, you can use my link down below to sign up and start with a free 30-day trial. So what do you think? Will you be using either of these platforms? Let me know your thoughts if you do, but that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.